8 herbs that instantly boost your nerves. Have you ever felt your hands tingle for no reason? Or maybe your foot fall asleep way too often? Or perhaps you're dealing with brain fog, numbness, chronic fatigue, or random muscle twitching that you keep brushing off. Here's something most people don't realize. Your nerves could be silently screaming for help. Nervous system issues are on the rise, and they're not just for older people. With chronic stress, poor diet, lack of sleep, and increasing screen time, our nerves are under constant pressure. Globally, neurological disorders are now the leading cause of disability, contributing to over 276 million years of healthy life lost every year. What's scarier? Many of these issues, like neuropathy, early nerve degeneration, and even brain-related decline, start silently and progress without any clear warning until it's too late. Conditions like peripheral neuropathy, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, and even anxiety disorders often begin with subtle signs that most of us ignore. And that's why taking natural, preventive steps early on can make all the difference. Today, we're looking into 8 powerful herbs that can actually help boost your nervous system, naturally and effectively. These aren't magic pills, and they're not a replacement for medical care. However, science is finally catching up to what traditional medicine knew centuries ago, that certain herbs can protect, repair, and rejuvenate your nerves. Let's explore what they are, how they work, what science says about them, and how you can start using them today, safely and effectively. Let's start with ashwagandha, one of the most studied adaptogens in the world. Ashwagandha has been used for over 3,000 years in traditional Indian medicine, and today, it's gaining well-deserved attention for its nerve-soothing benefits. This adaptogenic herb is particularly effective in calming the nervous system by helping your body adapt to physical and emotional stress. It does this by regulating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, a vital hormonal feedback system that manages how your body reacts to stress. When this axis is overactive due to chronic stress, it floods your system with cortisol, the stress hormone, which over time contributes to inflammation, nerve sensitivity, and even long-term damage to brain cells. Ashwagandha gently brings balance back, essentially telling your body, hey, it's okay to calm down. The magic of ashwagandha lies in its active compounds called withanolides. These naturally occurring steroids have been shown in multiple clinical trials to lower cortisol levels by up to 30% and significantly improve sleep quality, mood, and mental clarity. In one controlled study, participants taking ashwagandha reported a 44% reduction in perceived stress and better overall resilience to everyday challenges. That's a huge deal when you consider how common stress-related nerve issues are. Over 70% of adults report daily stress, and chronic stress has been linked to everything from neuropathy to anxiety disorders. People struggling with anxiety, insomnia, brain fog, chronic fatigue, or even nerve-related pain like tingling or restlessness may find ashwagandha especially helpful. It's typically safe for most people in doses ranging from 300 to 600 milligrams of standardized root extract per day. Taking it with food helps absorption, and combining it with healthy fats like ghee or coconut oil can further boost its effects. However, those with thyroid disorders, especially hyperthyroidism, or women who are pregnant, should avoid it or consult a healthcare provider before using it. Next, meet lion's mane mushroom, an unusual-looking fungus with an extraordinary talent: nerve regeneration. Lion's mane mushroom might look like something out of a fantasy novel, but its effects on your nervous system are impressively grounded in science. This shaggy white fungus contains 2 rare and powerful compounds, hericenones and erinacines, that directly stimulate the production of nerve growth factor, NGF. NGF is like a repair crew for your nervous system, responsible for the growth, protection, and regeneration of neurons. Without enough NGF, your brain's communication network starts to break down, leading to memory loss, decreased focus, and even nerve damage. That's why boosting NGF naturally through lion's mane can be a game-changer for cognitive health. In multiple studies, lion's mane has shown the ability to enhance memory and mental clarity, especially in adults with mild cognitive impairment. Some participants even experienced noticeable improvements in concentration and mood after just a few weeks. This makes it incredibly promising not only for people in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, but also for anyone feeling mentally drained or foggy. It's also been shown to support the regeneration of myelin, the protective sheath around nerves, which is why people with peripheral neuropathy or recovering from nerve injuries often turn to it for support. Nerve pain, tingling sensations, and weakness may improve as the damaged nerves begin to heal. Lion's mane is easy to incorporate into your routine. Most people take it as a capsule or powder, with a standard dose ranging between 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. It can be blended into coffee, smoothies, or warm drinks for a gentle, earthy taste. For better results, some people mix it with green tea for the calming effect of L-theanine or with turmeric to help reduce nerve inflammation. However, those with mushroom allergies or on blood sugar medication should consult their doctor before use. Speaking of turmeric, curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, deserves a place in this list. Turmeric has been a staple in kitchens and medicine cabinets for centuries, but what makes it truly special is curcumin. This vibrant yellow compound gives turmeric its color and its remarkable healing properties. While most people associate turmeric with joint pain and inflammation, curcumin's benefits go much deeper, especially when it comes to protecting your nervous system. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent destroyers of nerve health, playing a major role in conditions like diabetic neuropathy, multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, and even chemo-induced nerve damage. That's where curcumin steps in, acting as a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, neutralizing harmful free radicals and calming down the immune system's overactive response. One of curcumin's most impressive traits is its ability to reduce pro-inflammatory cytokines, those chemical messengers that contribute to nerve irritation and degeneration. Studies have also shown that curcumin helps maintain the integrity of the blood-brain barrier, a vital line of defense that keeps harmful substances out of the brain. When this barrier gets damaged, it can lead to a cascade of neurological problems, including memory loss, mood disorders, and increased susceptibility to neurotoxins. Curcumin helps keep that gate strong and functional. Interestingly, research has also connected curcumin's anti-inflammatory action to improvements in depression and anxiety, conditions increasingly recognized as being rooted in chronic inflammation of the brain and nerves. However, curcumin comes with one drawback: it's notoriously hard for the body to absorb on its own. That's why combining it with black pepper extract, or piperine, increases its bioavailability by up to 2,000%. For therapeutic benefits, a daily dose of 500 to 1,000 milligrams of curcumin with piperine is generally recommended. You can take it in capsules or incorporate it into meals. Golden milk, a warm blend of turmeric, milk, and a pinch of black pepper, is a soothing and effective way to enjoy its benefits. Next on our list is Bacopa monnieri. Bacopa monnieri, or Brahmi, may look like a delicate water-loving plant, but inside its tiny leaves lies a wealth of neuroprotective power. This herb has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine for centuries, known for enhancing cognitive function and promoting calm, focused energy. What makes Bacopa particularly effective for the nervous system is a group of active compounds called bacosides. These natural molecules have been shown to improve communication between neurons by enhancing synaptic activity and supporting the repair of damaged nerve cells. In simpler terms, Bacopa helps your brain's signals travel faster and more smoothly, which can lead to sharper memory, better learning capacity, and a calmer mind. One of the most exciting things about Bacopa is its dual action on both cognition and mood. It doesn't just help with memory and focus. It also balances key neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are essential for emotional regulation. This makes it especially helpful for people managing anxiety, stress-related insomnia, and even symptoms of ADHD. In fact, some studies have shown improvements in attention span and impulse control in children and adults with ADHD after consistent use. For best results, A daily dose of 300 to 600 milligrams of a standardized Bacopa extract is typically recommended. Because its benefits build gradually, it should be taken consistently for at least 6 to 12 weeks to notice real changes in memory, mood, and nerve function. Many people find it works best in the evening due to its calming, almost sedative properties. It can be taken in capsule form or steeped into a mild tea. Combining Bacopa with other adaptogens like ashwagandha or nerve-supporting herbs like lion's mane can create a synergistic effect, offering broader support for both stress resilience and cognitive performance. However, it's not ideal for those with low heart rates or on sedative medications, as it may intensify those effects. Now let's talk about Ginkoaloba, a well-known herb often associated with memory, but its benefits go deeper than that. Ginkoaloba, one of the oldest living tree species on Earth, is often referred to as a living fossil, and it's earned its reputation in the world of brain and nerve health. What makes ginkgo so remarkable is its unique ability to boost circulation, particularly to the brain and peripheral nerves. This increased blood flow ensures that oxygen and essential nutrients are consistently delivered to nerve cells, helping them function optimally and stay healthy over time. This is especially important because poor circulation is a silent but common contributor to nerve problems. Think of issues like brain fog, tingling in the extremities, or cold hands and feet. The two powerhouse compounds in ginkgo, flavonoids and terpenoids, bring strong antioxidant and neuroprotective benefits. These compounds help shield nerves from oxidative stress, a major factor behind age-related degeneration and chronic inflammation in the nervous system. This makes ginkgo especially valuable for those in the early stages of dementia or Alzheimer's, where improved cerebral blood flow and antioxidant support can help preserve cognitive function. Additionally, people dealing with vertigo, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, or anxiety-related nerve tension often find relief through consistent ginkgo use, likely because it helps restore better nerve signaling and reduces microinflammation in the brain. People with poor circulation, like those with diabetes, varicose veins, or Raynaud's disease, may also benefit from ginkgo's gentle but effective vascular effects. Most recommendations fall between 120 to 240 milligrams per day, split into 2 doses for optimal absorption and effect. It's available in capsules, tablets, or even liquid extract. For most healthy adults, though, ginkgo offers a powerful and natural way to support nerve health and keep the brain sharp and energized. Rhdila Rosia is another adaptogen with powerful benefits for your nervous system. Rhdila Rosia, sometimes called the golden root, is a powerhouse adaptogen that often flies under the radar when it comes to nerve health. Most people know it for its ability to fight fatigue and improve physical performance, but its impact on the nervous system is just as impressive. What sets Rhdila apart is how it helps your brain and nerves adapt under pressure. When you're constantly stressed, mentally or physically, your nervous system can become overstimulated, leading to symptoms like brain fog, low motivation, and emotional exhaustion. Rhdila steps in like a stabilizer, gently modulating the release of key neurotransmitters such as dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. These brain chemicals are crucial for maintaining energy, mood, focus, and overall nerve function. The primary active compounds in Rhdila, rosavins, and salidrosides, work by regulating the stress response at a cellular level. They help reduce the overactivation of the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal (HPA) axis, which is often out of balance in people with chronic stress, adrenal fatigue, or conditions like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. People struggling with burnout, mild depression, or even cognitive decline from long-term stress often notice significant improvements in mental clarity, resilience, and energy levels after incorporating Rhdila into their routine. What makes it even more impressive is that it works quickly. Many users report a noticeable lift in mood and alertness within days. To feel its full benefits, a daily dose of 200 to 400 milligrams of standardized Rhdila extract is typically recommended, ideally taken in the morning or early afternoon to avoid interfering with sleep. It can be taken on its own, but it often works synergistically when paired with other adaptogens like ashwagandha or ginseng. That said, it's not suitable for everyone. People with bipolar disorder or a history of manic episodes should be cautious, as Rhodila's stimulating effects might trigger agitation or mood swings. Likewise, those with very high anxiety may find it too energizing. But for most people, especially those feeling mentally drained, emotionally flat, or physically worn down, Rhodila offers a natural way to reboot the nervous system and reclaim balance. Let's not forget lemon balm, a gentle but powerful nervine herb that's ideal for calming an overstimulated nervous system. Lemon balm, with its fresh, citrusy scent, isn't just a gentle garden herb. It's a natural nerve soother with some surprisingly powerful effects. Traditionally used to calm the mind and settle the stomach, this herb has gained attention for its ability to ease nervous tension and support overall neurological health. What gives lemon balm its calming magic are compounds like rosmarinic acid and eugenol. These active ingredients reduce inflammation in the nervous system and enhance the function of GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps the brain relax and unwind. When GABA levels are balanced, you feel calm, centered, and better able to handle stress without slipping into anxiety or overwhelm. What makes lemon balm particularly unique is how it delivers that calming effect without sedation, at least in smaller doses. That means it can reduce anxiety, soothe tension headaches, and even help with stress-triggered digestive problems like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, all while keeping you alert and functional. It's especially helpful in the evening for people who experience racing thoughts, restlessness, or light insomnia. Many users report better sleep quality and a more relaxed body after just a few nights of using it. Drinking it as a tea is one of the simplest and most effective ways to get its benefits. Just steep about a tablespoon of dried lemon balm leaves in hot water for 10 minutes. Add a bit of honey or chamomile for extra relaxation. If tea isn't your thing, tinctures and capsules are great alternatives, with typical daily doses ranging from 300 to 600 milligrams. While it's considered very safe for most people, those on thyroid medications should be cautious, as lemon balm may interfere with thyroid hormone uptake and metabolism. But overall, for anyone dealing with chronic stress, nervous stomach, or light anxiety, lemon balm offers a gentle yet effective way to calm the nerves and bring balance back to the system. Lastly, we have Skullcap, a lesser-known herb with a long history in traditional medicine for treating nervous tension, seizures, and nerve pain. American Skullcap may not be as well known as other calming herbs, but for anyone battling a restless mind or overactive nerves, it's a hidden gem. This gentle, leafy herb has been used for centuries in traditional herbal medicine, especially for its relaxing effects on the nervous system. What makes Skullcap particularly effective are its key flavonoids, bacopa and scutellarin, which help modulate the GABAergic system. GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid, acts like the brain's natural brake pedal, slowing down nerve firing when things get too intense. When you're overwhelmed, anxious, or dealing with nerve-related tension, Skullcap steps in to turn down the volume on that internal noise. What's really interesting about Skullcap is how it calms without completely knocking you out. It works subtly, helping with nerve irritability, reducing muscle spasms, and easing restlessness. That's why it's often used in cases of epilepsy, stress-induced insomnia, or even for people dealing with nerve pain and twitching from conditions like fibromyalgia or sciatica. Because it influences GABA in such a direct way, Skullcap can help you feel relaxed and grounded without the grogginess that stronger sedatives sometimes cause. Aside from its calming powers, Skullcap also offers antioxidant protection. This means it helps shield nerve cells from oxidative stress, damage caused by things like chronic inflammation, pollution, or even emotional burnout. A common way to take it is as a tea, especially in the evening. Using 1 to 2 grams of the dried herb per day is generally effective. If you prefer a tincture, 30 to 60 drops before bed usually works well. Pairing it with other calming herbs like lemon balm or chamomile can create a soothing bedtime blend that helps the body and mind wind down together. However, Because it does have sedative effects, it's best avoided before driving, and not ideal if you need to stay highly alert. For people who need a gentle nudge toward calm, especially at night, Skullcap is one of nature's most reliable allies. Now, while all these herbs offer incredible support for the nervous system, it's crucial to use them as part of a broader healthy lifestyle. Herbs won't fix everything alone, but when combined with quality sleep, regular movement, balanced nutrition, and stress management, they can truly shine. If you're someone dealing with constant stress, poor concentration, nerve pain, or even just feeling off, mentally or physically, these herbs are worth exploring. A good way to start is to choose 1 or 2 herbs based on what you're struggling with most, like Ashwagandanda and Bacopa for anxiety and focus, or lion's mane and curcumin for nerve repair and inflammation. Always start with a low dose and build gradually. And remember, if you're on any medication or have a medical condition, it's always best to talk to a healthcare provider before starting herbal supplements. So, if you've been feeling like your nervous system is stretched too thin, maybe it's time to support it before it starts waving red flags. Try introducing one of these herbs into your daily routine this week, and let us know how it goes. Sometimes the smallest changes can make the biggest difference in how you feel, think, and function. Let us know in the comments section if any of the herbs help you. Thank you for watching.